Do you know what my fucking husband just tried to do to me?
Yeah.
We're leaving. Shut up. Shut up.
Really?
We're leaving.
Shut up.
In 5 hours.
Shut up. Shut up. That's his wife. She's telling him to shut up on a camera for everybody, for the whole world to see. Shut up.
Are a little high. We also just redid our closet.
This is all her closet now.
Are you kidding me? Do you know how much fucking space he has? Look, utilize the shelves, you idiot!
And calls him an idiot. Akaash, or Akaash's people, if you're watching it, you have to divorce this woman. She's a nightmare. Why would you get married to go through this? Doesn't make sense. There's plenty of women that can treat you better. I know you were a virgin simp that never had anybody else before that, but there's billions of women on the planet that will treat you better, that are turning 21 and 23 every single day. What are you doing? These mouthy, westernized, entitled women are the lowest of the low, but I think they're high-value women. Calling your husband an idiot on a public... I might have lost for words, guys.
And then this is going to be for towels.
Oh my God! His money is our money, and my money is my money. I know so many girls in my life personally that have been with guys that weren't transparent about money, and they ended up being terrible in other aspects, and like people ended up...
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there. Okay, when she's talking about his money is our money and my money is my money, I get that. If you're in a marriage, that makes sense for the most part. But if it's a girlfriend or a female acquaintance, it doesn't make sense. She's saying it's a red flag. It's only because you can't control them. She wants to know how much you have, so when the divorce does happen or things do get to a certain level, she knows how much she can take. And that's not every woman. That's just why women are trying to gaslight guys to put down their guard so they can get fucked later. But here we go.
Breaking up and divorces. So that is actually my number one. They must be generous with their finances from day one. That means paying for the first date and everything. I know that it's rough out there, inflation. Like, I'm not saying to just like waste it on every single girl, but if a girl is special, you should be courting her properly. For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Jasleen. I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean because I don't feel like it. And my husband is a full-time stand-up comedian, and he buys me lots of nice things.
Did you hear that? I don't cook and clean because I don't feel like it. Really? You don't feel like it? Guess what? I don't feel like providing your lifestyle. I don't feel like buying you anything. I don't feel like you having a roof over your head is necessary. Like, why would Akaash marry a woman like this? She is a walking red flag. Imagine if men say, hey, we don't feel like working today. Society will crumble overnight. Literally crumble overnight. Hey, we don't feel like fighting in these wars. Yeah, we don't feel like protecting any women that are getting harassed in the streets. We don't feel like doing anything. Why would anybody marry that? There's no benefits to marry a woman like that at all, if you are going to get married these days. So entitled.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses. And I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through. Do you know why
A roster of guys while also being a virgin. She's lying. She needs to be hooked up to a lie detector because she's clearly lying. Popping that pussy in white frat houses? Really? This is insane. And now, Akaash, if she didn't bleed the first time, she wasn't a virgin. But since you were a virgin yourself and didn't know any better, you thought you got this sweet, sweet brown virgin girl. Sweet, sweet virgin Indian girl. Or Desi, or whatever they call it. This is a red flag. She's a red flag.
Think I have like a good marriage. I think it's because my husband's never here.
Yes! Oh!
Your husband is out working, providing the lifestyle that you wanted. Now he's a bad guy for being on tour and working to provide a lifestyle that you wanted. See, you're never gonna win with women. Everything you do is wrong. Even when it's right, you're still wrong. There's never any accountability. There's never any, hey, I wanted this, and you giving me what I wanted, but it's still your fault. Makes no sense.
Oh my God!
Take that freaky thing off.
Did you guys know this? Yes. Oh my God! How big is this?
Big enough for you to shut up every time I tell you.
Thank you so much.
She turns her head. I heard rumors about this, but she literally turns her head when he goes, she doesn't like him like that. She's not in love with him. She doesn't respect him. He has to divorce her immediately. This is a recipe for disaster. He has to get out right now before she takes him to the cleaners and divorce rapes him later. She is undeserving of you, Akaash. You have to divorce her. You are better than her. She's not better than you. She's got you mind raped. She's got you brainwashed to think that you're nothing and you should be lucky you're getting this. No, you have to leave her.
What do you say?
She does in public. She turns her head. How embarrassing! After you just renewed your vows or proposed to her.
Look good, Mr. Armstrong.
Turns her head again. Turns her head again. Wow.
You kill me, boy. So that's out.
She turns her head. I've seen this is the third clip of her turning her head. You can tell by body language. I'm not a body language expert, but clearly she's not into this guy. I think he's like 5'3". She just doesn't like him. She doesn't like him. Oh my God, it's all bad.
On Saturday when I saw her, I said, Daria, do you know? And she said, I don't know anything. I don't know anything.
Good liar.
Then she's a good liar.
That's a friend that.
She turns her head again. This is the fourth time, I think.
Then she's a good liar.
Oh my God.
That's a friend.
I feel so bad for this guy.
No, I don't want those gifts.
I know. Why not?
I don't care about. I like tangible goods.
Nah.
Obviously, my name keeps getting brought up by either women or men. Lately, it's these red pill guys because I said my money, or what did I say? His money is our money and my.
That's not even the worst part. No one really cares about that. The fact that you said you were popping your pussy in white frat houses, I think that's the highlight of the whole thing. After you lied about being a virgin, no one cares about your money part for the most part. But clearly, you're only with him for the money because you literally don't like him.
Money is my money, which is a common saying. Whatever. I'm not even gonna elaborate because I don't fucking care. Andrew Tate.
She said she doesn't fucking care, but made a whole reaction video to people commenting on that. Really?
Or these fucking red pill podcast guys, like.
Even if people in general are reacting to it. So to put it on red pill or whatever, any guy with a mind who's not even red pill, who's not even on YouTube or doesn't even know about this, any real man is gonna question your motives if you're acting like this toward him, if you're married to him.
When they tell you something, when they ask you to jump, you say how high. You're still not a man either way. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you're still a little bitch beta boy doing whatever these fucking men tell you. Why are you mad at us? Why are you mad if me and my husband are cool with each other, if we both make jokes at each other's expense? The difference is my husband will go on stage and say whatever the fuck he wants about me. No one has anything to say. It's like, oh my God, it's so funny, it's so relatable. But then I come on TikTok and I make jokes and now you have a fucking problem because I don't have a mic in my hand? Like, make it make sense. I'm not here for the fuck.
You're not a fucking victim. If you said you were a virgin, but then you were popping your pussy in college, you're not a victim. You say you don't care, but clearly you do care because you're making these reactions.
Fucking misogyny. One thing that I.
Misogyny. These are words, these buzzwords women use to control people, control guys, and control public perception. Gaslighting, misogyny, abusive. It's like you're a bigot. You're a sexist. You're a misandrist. You're a chauvinist pig. These words have lost their luster. They don't have the same effect as they used to. No one really cares that much anymore because they use it so much. Oh my goodness.
I'll say being canceled by this people doesn't affect me as much because I genuinely don't respect them. I'm just like, okay.
Clearly you don't respect your husband. Otherwise you wouldn't be in this position you're in right now. You don't even respect your husband. You even know what respect is?
Okay, talk about me all you want, drive traffic to my page. Our YouTube video, our podcast episode that me and Nahal did got 37,000 views, which for us is really fucking high because we're just starting out. So I'm like, okay, keep driving traffic. I'm not even going to read any of the comments. So it's like,
Yet she read all the comments.
What are you doing this?
This is crazy, man. Akaash needs to divorce her. I know there's a podcast coming out, I think. There was an announcement, so let's see how that goes. Doubt she'll be on it. If she is, it'll be softball, no lie detector, nothing that really puts her in jeopardy, but we'll see.
Marriages will be shattered, friendships destroyed, nothing will be the same again. Our guest, once a beloved comedian, has spent the last couple weeks being destroyed, disrespected. He's been dragged through the mud, and he couldn't even take out that tiny little of his and stuff it inside for his own pleasure.
All right, right off the bat, you can tell they're doing satire. They're trying to make light of this whole thing. Obviously, these are his friends. What I predict is going to happen is they're going to try to sweep everything under the rug. They're going to try to act like none of this is that serious. It was all one big misunderstanding. This whole thing is a farce if they don't ask her really hard-hitting questions, because apparently his wife is on it. I see her in the thumbnail. So if she's not hooked up to a lie detector and she doesn't apologize for anything, this shit is a sham. But let's see. Let's continue.
Sure. Give it up for our friend here to tell his side of the story, Akaash Singh. Brother, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You can't imagine what you've been going through the last few weeks.
It's been really hard for me.
Oh my God! Of course, exactly what I thought. They're gonna make a whole mockery of it. Exactly what the fuck I just said. They're making it all fake. They're making it all like, hey, it's no big deal. We planned this whole thing out. There's no way this thing has been planned out. Now, I'm going to say this right now. I'm probably the only person in the world saying this. If Akaash becomes like the next Dave Chappelle or the next, I don't know, Kevin Hart, like the Indian Kevin Hart overnight, like within this year, this whole thing was a humiliation ritual in favor of that. And if his like mom dies or his brother dies or somebody close to him dies, along with all this, and he becomes the next Indian Kevin Hart, this is clearly a humiliation ritual.
Tonight on Flavors. Let's just get right into it.
Yeah. Yes.
Which frat party should my daughter avoid in the near future? I have a 2-year-old daughter. Which frat party should she not go to?
Shy should avoid Teak because they definitely.
Or
Yeah.
popping pussy.
Yeah.
Let's just get some definition.
Okay.
We're gonna any terms
We're
that
gonna-
you might need to know the actual meaning of. Alex is here to
To
break
be
it down.
fair, I thought it was just like dancing, getting dressed up, and maybe that was.
This lady is lying. There's no way a woman like that has never heard a rap song before. She thought pop that pussy meant dancing and moving your body. This is complete deflection bullshit.
My mistake.
Yeah.
So I acknowledge that.
Look at this. Big one.
Yeah, the act of getting dressed up, looking fly as hell, wearing a minimum of 3-inch heels, preferably higher, and dancing your ass off
Urban
into the
Dictionary.
wee hours.
So they pulled up Urban Dictionary to know what poppin' pussy means. This is being intellectually dishonest by all means. This is ridiculous. But they're really trying to cover for her for this whole thing. They're really trying to make her look better than what it really is.
in the morning. That was what I was doing.
Yeah, this is white people's definition of it.
This is my.
Usually when a pussy's getting popped, a penis is going inside of it. A dick is going inside of it. So don't let them try to misconstrue what the definition is in public consciousness.
Bad. That was my.
Okay.
That was your
Yeah,
bad.
that was
Okay.
my-
The real
Okay.
urban.
That's what I thought. As a white, I thought popping pussy was just dancing. I thought it was like
Yeah,
twerking.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I knew that that's what you meant.
Yes, that's
right.
I like how she's all warm and bubbly. That's what I thought. Now she's less masculine when she's around his friends. She's trying to put on this image, this sweet, innocent brown girl persona. You guys noticed that? She's less harsh and more soft around the edges now that she's in a public space and she's been ridiculed online and looked bad, looked like a piece of shit. Now she's trying to. This whole thing is just a cover up. It seems this whole thing is just a cleanup crew type of thing. They're just trying to cover and do damage control. That's all it is, guys.
But like once the internet makes you a whore,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
looking at Joe, we're talking.
This is our friend's wife.
That's my wife, yo. This is his wife.
That's the problem. That's your wife. That's the problem. That's your wife, and it shouldn't be your wife. You should divorce her immediately. There's no reason to be with her. She doesn't fucking respect him at all.
There's a Kalshi market that's been made. Will Akaash and Jasleen divorce before 2027? I just want to point that out, okay?
2027? Yeah.
Akash looks like he's nervous on the inside. He looks like he doesn't want to do this. He looks very shaky and nervous on the inside. Like, I'm not a body language expert, but I'm pretty damn close. Maybe I am a body language expert. He looks very nervous and jittery to be doing this whole thing. He looks like I bet his heart is beating a million miles a second right now.
We're trying to rebrand you right now, Jess.
Yeah, let's get some other
Yeah,
definitions. Yeah. Allegedly, and you can correct me if I'm wrong here.
Yeah.
Is it true that you said that there was a rotation of guys?
A roster.
Roster.
Yeah, what is a roster?
What is that?
Here, watch the
What does it
deflection.
mean?
You guys have to understand, have you ever heard of the repressed Catholic schoolgirl?
Never.
Yes.
I was, you know. Okay.
Yeah.
So I
His
was,
Catholic school was in his living room. Imagine how repressed he was.
I was a repressed Indian girl that I didn't even watch Jersey Shore in high school because I felt it to be too inappropriate. So when I got to college, I'm like, oh my God, I can dress however I want. I can do whatever I want.
You can have a roster of frat boys.
But
What does a roster mean?
so it didn't actually translate to a roster. It just
I think everyone knows this at this point. 9 times out of 10, when a girl goes to college, there's no parental guidance. They usually have their whore phase. And that's exactly what happened here. No matter what she's about to say, that's exactly what happened. She's going to say, oh, I thought a roster just meant that there's guys you're messaging sometimes and we're friends and nothing happened. All right, well, we'll see what happens.
meant like 2 guys I was talking to and flirting with at the same time. That's it.
That's all.
Yeah.
And when you say hooking up, I think people
When
think you
I
meant
mean
fucking.
hooking up,
He's trying to do damage control. So wait, fix that, baby. When you said hooking up, you meant this. Tell them that you were a virgin. Tell them you were a virgin. Here we go.
I just meant making out. Again, like everything I say is so amplified and
This is BS because I saw the clip from a week ago, whenever it was, of a guy putting a finger in her butt. So it was just making out. I would love to. I hope they cover that, or they go right above it and avoid it.
hyperbolic because it's so like incongruous to
Hyperbolic.
who I actually am as a person.
Right. So you're saying you're a big old prude.
Yeah, literally.
Now, I will be honest, as much as I was heartbroken with a girl, and she threw it to some frat house in fucking 20.
I think that's exactly what happened, guys. Look at Akash's face. He looks very uncomfortable, guys.
A white dude.
A white guy! A fucking white guy!
What is a roster, Al? Yeah, what's a roster? What was a roster like?
Everyone knows what a roster is. It's a team of players. In this case, a team of men that ran through this guy's wife, which I think really happened.
Urban Dictionary, Indian Dictionary, right?
Yeah. Turban
I had a
dictionary.
roster.
There's no Indian dictionary for what a roster is. A roster is just a roster. This guy is coping right now. There's so much copium going on right here.
Okay, Al, what is a roster, Al?
So a roster
cringe.
is a rotation of partners
Yeah.
that they would pop their pussy for me.
No. Okay.
That what a roster would do.
I didn't mean like
Women on my roster would be popping their pussy.
Okay.
Now
I don't
you know.
even like you saying
Yeah,
that
why are you
word
saying it
hard
like
to her
that?
like
Yeah,
that.
and
that
even
feels
a little
uncomfortable.
awkward.
To make her feel uncomfortable when she's clearly promiscuous, what are we talking? They're trying to protect this woman's honor. Clearly, Akaash gave them a play-by-play of what they could say and what they could not say. This is complete bullshit. Oh my gosh. These are not real friends.
no, it's just literally I would just order buffalo chicken wraps every day for dinner.
That's it.
By the way, she said she doesn't want to cook or clean because she doesn't feel like doing that shit. And that's the reason why she's eating buffalo chicken wraps every day, because she can't cook, most likely. And she doesn't want to do it because she doesn't respect Akaash at all.
And you're in this bubble
This is
and like everything's just
She
so
has a completely different energy right now compared to what she has in her fucking podcast. Completely different energy. Completely different. This is all an act. This is all she's going for the Oscar for this sweet. This is bullshit.
simple and easy. And that's more what I was talking
And
about.
now
is
everybody
like,
thinks you're a gold digging whore.
yeah.
Yes, that is.
I'm
There's a
working
lot of
hard
people.
Yeah.
on
That came from a
reaching
real
out.
place.
You're a professional here. You're doing security, okay? We cannot laugh at him calling his own wife a gold digging whore, okay?
Yeah, she told me to shut up. It's even. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that
It's
is
even.
fair. That is fair. Okay.
You can see that hurt him. She told me to shut up. I saw that clip too. When she told him to shut up when she was talking, that was real right there. He's trying to air it all out, but at the same time make light of it to avoid embarrassment, while he still stays married with her because he probably feels he can't do it any better. Akaash is better than her. I don't know why this thing where women like her, she's a 5 at best, women with flat chest or no titties with average faces thinking they deserve the entire universe, but they want to give their pussy to the entire universe. She's for the universe, but at the same time thinking that she deserves the universe because of that. It's crazy.
Also, that's not a gold digger.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're like a what is that? You're like a hedge fund manager.
Yeah, you're like Akaash with Bitcoin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like,
These people had their lines ready to clean up this whole thing for her and for him. This is so ingenuous. This is so disingenuous. This is crazy.
Yeah.
She bought much lower.
Be a gold digging whore according to the
know.
internet.
That's what I'm saying. There was like so many red flags early on.
But why'd you stay?
Red
This is
flag.
Okay, I
stupid of you.
stayed
So
because
she
I
needs to
felt
stop-
like as soon as I met you, it was love at first sight.
She needs to stop saying red flags because she is the red flag. She is walking red flags. Every time she opens her mouth is a red flag. So she herself it's just projecting at this point. Oh my gosh.
I loved you. Like, I don't know. I
Loves
just
you.
felt
Past
like,
tense.
and maybe like,
Past tense. She loved him. You guys see how she said that? She never said I love you. She said I loved you. If that even was true in the beginning, but okay, I digress.
you feel like that when you guys met your wives or your fiance. It's like, you just like know when you have that special connection. It's like, okay, like God picked this person out for me. And like
The thing that we saw these videos of was the ducking the kisses. That was those
Yeah.
are listen.
These
and-
ones piss me off.
that I'm guilty of.
I would love to hear how she explains this one, the ducking the kisses, when she turns her head when he tries to kiss her. I think after renewing their vows, let's see how that goes.
These ones
Guilty of
pissed
that.
me off,
Yeah.
and I didn't like it one bit, and I need you to explain yourself immediately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we
so,
need to know.
Honestly, I
Also,
didn't,
can I just say that
Yeah.
I would watch the videos and I would die laughing. As a friend who loves him, I would die laughing because
No.
they edit it so perfectly where like he's going in and then it just right at the last minute. But he's already got his lips pursed, so he gotta commit to the kiss.
Yeah, we gotta check out the shifty edit, right?
If a woman is you're married to a woman that turns her head when you're trying to kiss her, she doesn't love you. She doesn't even like you. There are plenty of people in marriages with people they don't like. She, as much as she tries to make it seem like she's this princess and queen, she knows Akaash has potential, like she just said earlier in the video. That's why she's with him, because of the benefit. Her status has been boosted because of him. She wouldn't be anything without him. This is like a lower grade version of Steph Curry's wife in a lot of ways, where she thinks she's above him, but it's really, you think it's one way, but it's another way. But at the same time, she's shitting on him because she's not physically attracted to him. But she likes certain aspects of him, like his status, the fact that he's witty, he's a comedian, but probably doesn't like that he's 5'2". Doesn't like the fact that he's just a pushover, that he's a simp, all that other stuff. But let's continue.
Right there.
That might have been
That was
Shifty.
good. Yeah,
Shifty
no.
might have been editing those.
Shifty made it.
Shifty?
Chef.
Anyway,
Those pissed me off.
So tell us about the duck. Do you always duck his kisses when there are not people around?
no, not when there aren't people around, just when there are people around. And I never even
That's
knew.
worse.
I never.
That came from a real place. That came from a real place. That came from a real place. She's laughing it off, but she ducks it even when there's not people around. She still ducks it.
I didn't
Explain
know.
yourself.
I didn't know that I
Tell us
did that.
why.
I didn't know that I did that, so I really sat and thought
didn't know
about
that she
it.
did
So I
that.
think it's a few things. I think it's like,
You really sat and thought
yeah,
about it.
because I was like, okay, maybe it's like the repressed Indian girl thing where it's like I get a little.
If she does this brown girl, shy Indian girl, we're in 2025. They're not, especially if you're a westernized American Indian girl that's not covered up. You don't have, especially if you're 30 years old. What is she, like 31, 32? You're not a repressed Indian girl when you're still turning your head to kiss like you're in high school or middle school. This is complete bullshit. Oh my goodness.
Bashful. I do get a little shy, despite what the internet
She's
thinks.
so
Most
shy.
Indians do.
But
I'm the exception.
Yeah,
don't
I
give
think
a
I
fuck.
also get
She's so shy, but she's also a thought at the same time. Doesn't make any sense.
overstimulated because Akaash does it a lot. Like every.
I can't stand when these females say overstimulated as an excuse for something, for their behavior. I'm overstimulated. Why don't you overstimulate some dick? How about that?